God is not going to do it your way. God is not going to do it your way. He is not going to do it how you want it done. He is not going to do it how I want it done. He is not. So I am just struck with that reality this morning, that you might as well, and I might as well, just accept that reality and make the best of it. He is not going to do it our way. That's how I feel about that, dag nabbit. You know what I mean? It is a life of faith. Faith is the substance of things hoped for, the evidence of things not seen. He gives us hope, and he gives us faith. We have to activate those things. And if he did it how we thought, if he did it how I thought, there would be no faith. There would be no reason to have faith. Now, accepting these realities probably doesn't make it any easier, even though it might to a little extent, but it is what it is. And I've noticed the more that I accept these types of things about what God is doing in my life, the better off I am. And that I have to be a good little boy and just keep doing the next right thing. Be an obedient son. Be truthful about myself. Ask him the questions. Cry to him. Yell at him. Be angry. Get things right with him. And then move on. You have his written word. Do the next right thing. He has desires and dreams in your heart. Pursue them. But realize God is not going to do it your way. Now listen, I try to make these videos as the Lord inspires me. So sometimes I might be in a suit and tie. Sometimes I might be in the car or in my truck. Sometimes I might send you something that I spoke at another engagement. Sometimes you might see me coming out of the shower, the family version, of course, or in a nice shirt or a nice t-shirt or a full body teaching thing. Sometimes you're going to catch me in the morning, not dolled up yet, no teeth brushed, no hair combed, sitting here in my robe, real and raw. All right. This is how it struck me this morning. So I'll tell you how my day went a little bit, and then we're going to end this video. I came home yesterday. I work for a fellow right now because I'm starting my business up again. And my stuff is slowly coming in. So I got my second call yesterday. I got a Craigslist ad advertising my junk removal. Guy called me. He needed me to help him move some exercise equipment. Well, that's not what I do. But that's what he called about. And I'm going to be a servant, and I'm going to try to make it work, and it's a way to make money. So I initially told him no, but I quickly backed off that and talked to my friend that I'm working for if we could work it in. He works with me very well, so I was going to go do that job for a couple hours and then go work for my friend. Well, that didn't turn out right. I mean, I'm in Aspen, Colorado doing this job. This house is up on a hill. The snow is still on the road. This particular section of road they don't maintain with any sort of gravel or dirt or anything. They're right on the curve up a little. So I probably waited around 2 hours because they scheduled 2 of us to be up there. And And so I sat and waited for the one truck to get done and unloaded. The other guy had to sit and wait. The guy I was doing work for, then he had it probably took him an hour to get into a position where he could do any kind of work. So I'm already 3 hours into this thing and I ain't done any work yet. So of course I'm thinking, I'm frustrated about it, but not like I used to be. I said, okay, Lord, what am I going to do? So I sat there and listened to my Bible app. We got the job done. Took longer. Had help. Got an extra $100 than what we agreed to. Didn't get to work for my friend. It's all right. But when I came home last night, I was tired. You know when you come home and you just sit down and it's like you can fall asleep anywhere. And so you fall asleep there and I'm just going to go to bed. And then you can't fall asleep in your bed. Doesn't that frustrate you? Frustrates me. But that didn't happen last night. I came home, I sat down, I cooked something. I had a shower, watched a junk removal video, and sat down, and I was just falling asleep in my chair. And I said, by 7 o'clock, this is ridiculous, I'm going to bed. I'm an old man, and I went to bed at 7 last night. And I slept till like 12:30. And I got up and watched a little crime show and ate a little something, went back to bed at 2:30, I think. Watched another Man Up type of video before I went to bed. And so got back up at 8:30. And I feel refreshed. And so I'm sitting here, what is it right now? It's 9:39. Still doing my what I do morning rituals, but now it's Saturday. I don't have anything pressing. Stuff I normally get done between 4 and 5 o'clock in the morning. 5, 6 o'clock in the morning. And so this thought struck me. That God is not going to do it your way, my way. And I got to deal with this whole thing of getting my son because of my wife divorcing me and dealing with that. And that's just a daily struggle with me that I've got to learn to just navigate. But now I get him a little, this is not my weekend, but I get him a little bit more this weekend and get him longer next week because of the Christmas holidays and all that stuff. But anyway, the thought that I want you to live with today is God is not going to do it your way. Keep your eyes on Him anyway.